Welcome to my channel. I'm Gary Wuryawan, and today is just another quick chat photography video, and I want to discuss how to get the best autofocus performance out of your Micro Four Thirds cameras, specifically Panasonic Lumix Micro Four Thirds cameras. Many people think that Micro Four Thirds autofocus is rubbish, and that's why they prefer other camera formats because of the autofocus performance. And many people also ask me, how do I get the best autofocus performance out of my Micro Four Thirds cameras? So today I will show you how I set up my Panasonic Lumix cameras in terms of autofocus. But let's be objective real quick. The continuous autofocus on these older Panasonic Lumix cameras isn't just that great, it's just not accurate, and it's quite slow. It hunts back and forth multiple times until it locks into the subject, and even then it's not really that accurate. So we're going to stick to single autofocus. When it comes to single autofocus performance of my older Panasonic Lumix cameras, I think they are fast, even almost instantaneous, and they're also really accurate. So now I'm going to show you how to set it up. So this focus setup I think is great for about 80 to 90% of most of my photography focusing needs. So this is perfect for general out and about everyday photography, for photographing your family members, for food photography when you're out and about in the town doing a little bit of photography, and for scenery photography. This is perfectly fine for that. Alright, so over here I have my Panasonic Lumix G85, and first step is we turn on the camera and we go into the menu over here, and right away go into the photography tab and choose the focus mode. Press it and make sure that you select AFS, meaning autofocus single, not AFF, not AFC, not MF, but autofocus single, AFS. And then press set, and then go back from the menu, and then we're going to set our autofocus mode. So press this button right here. We'll go into this autofocus mode setting. Make sure you press one area, and after you select it, you'll see that there's a small rectangular button right here on the middle of the camera. You can select that point anywhere you want, but I like to keep it on the middle. You can press the display button to make sure that it goes back into the center of the frame. That little box is where the camera will focus. So yeah, with this particular setup, if I want to focus, I will do what people call focus and recompose technique. So for example, I want to photograph this particular guitar right here, but I want to tilt the camera slightly to the left. So this is my composition. What you want to do is you focus first like this, point the camera, especially the rectangular box right there, into the part that you want to focus, and then you press the half shutter to focus, hold it, and then you recompose until you like the composition. As long as you don't move your camera too much, you'll be fine. And then you take the picture like that. And that's the focus and recompose technique. However, if you need a bit more critical focusing, for example, for portrait photography, if you have a little bit more time and you want to try to nail the focus, I will share my next focus setup with you. So for the next setup, what we want to do is, yeah, we still want to go into the focus mode and make sure that it's on AFS. And then also the focus mode, the AF mode, I still want it to be in one area. But now instead of putting the rectangular box in the middle, you can put it wherever you want. For example, I want to try to photograph this little plant right here. I want to put the plant slightly on the lower left corner of the frame to make it look more beautiful, in my opinion. This is just an example, by the way. So what you want to do is select the autofocus point to where the subject is, so you don't need to do the focus and recompose technique. The composition will be correct. You just need to focus and press the shutter, and voila, you get the image that you want perfectly in focus. Anyway, sometimes I'm doing fast action photography, like for example, street photography or sports photography, and that requires me to be really quick, and I need that accuracy and speed. So I will modify the focus setup a little bit like this. For the fast action kind of focus setup, what you want to do, still make sure that on the main menu, you still select the focus mode to be AFS. And then on this button right here, the AF mode, we want to go, instead of using one area, I want to use 49 area. This is so much faster. You don't have to think about focus and recompose, and you can make sure that what you want to focus will be in focus, especially if you're walking around. For example, let's do something like this. I want to walk around and I want to try to photograph this guitar as I'm walking, and I will use this 49 points focusing method. Let's set the aperture to f1.7. Let's set the ISO to auto, and yeah, we're going to walk, and you'll see right away that I can perfectly nail the focus of that guy, that guitar, the headstock, like so. Whoop. All right. See, it's in focus, and I don't really have to think about focusing at all. It can be really fast and really quick. So another example of using the 49 points autofocus setting to capture fast action. I'm going to tilt around and I want to try to photograph every single of the headstock of my guitars. So let's go ahead and do that. I make sure that my setting is on the 49 area. All right, let's go ahead and do that. I don't have to think too much and I can just shoot the pictures. Bam, bam. The headstock is in focus. Bam, bam, bam. All right, I got it all in focus. No efforts needed, no need to focus and recompose. And that wraps up today's video. So that is my focus setup for my Panasonic Lumix Micro Four Thirds camera. Hopefully this video has been useful, informative, and hopefully you can learn from this video and apply to your own focusing setup. So please share on the comment down below what is your favorite autofocus method with your camera, or if you're using manual focus, also share how do you do manual focus with your camera. And if you have any question, please comment down below as well. I will try my best to answer them. Also, don't forget to support my channel by liking this video, sharing this video, subscribing to my channel down below. And if you want to support my channel even further, consider using the affiliate links on the description below, or use the super thanks button to make a small donation to my channel. Thank you, and I will see you on the next video. Goodbye.